Alright, so we have, well, as you can see, we have a W from Mojang. Geysers have been added to Minecraft, look at that. You can make one by just putting some magma, potent sulfur on top, and some water. And wait for it. But what does the community think about this new addition? Let's find out. So, starting off, really excited for this. It finally gives sulfur a fun feature. It feels like one of those features that just makes the world feel more alive without being over the top. Exactly. More critters are great, but stuff like geysers or falling leaves add a lot on their own. I can already imagine how it's gonna be used by builders once it's out. Decked Out 3 might be getting some great new features. All I'm saying. This is good actually. Now please fix those anthills. What anthills? The current sulfur piles that spawn on the surface are very small, so they're more like an anthill than a proper sulfur pool. Makes sense, they really do look more like tiny vents than anything else right now. I really hope they appear in sulfur springs that generate in the surface. It'd be cool to stumble upon one of these. They do. Seems like it was always the plan. They spawn with magma blocks under them since the first iterations. Here comes the new best friend of steampunk builds. Oh, definitely. Having actual steam effects thanks to this is gonna help a lot in getting the steampunk vibes right. Steam builds are about to go crazy with this. The effect looks perfect for that style. Would be especially awesome if they could be controlled by redstones or something. I feel like I need to make a steam train. Oh, now this is sick. I wonder if this has anything to do with elytras. Give it like an air boost. This, if true, we can create glide like races like the old Minecraft console minigames. Excited to see someone figure out how to use these to make better looking water for particles. Lots of cool building ideas with this for steampunk, trains, wells, fountains, comfort stage effects, etc. Builders are going to have a blast coming up with all new ways to utilize this. Very glad to see. These are actually impressive for how underwhelming these drops been. They'll still look goofy as hell coming out of the horrific springs we have now though. Would be really cool for redstone/farms if it launches the player/entity upwards. It does. Heck yeah, I love it then. Oh, this will be just too perfect for elytra launchers then. Wow, definitely building hundreds of these things. 500 cigarettes. Genuinely good update. Once they fix the waterboarded anthills and they actually become a sulfur springs in Colorado, then I'll consider it great. Gentlemen, I may not have a brain, but I have an idea. One of the greatest additions so far to this drop, now they should add a surface biome of this and make sulfur poles that can than the crappy pimples we currently have. And then I'm gonna be loving this drop so much. I don't get why they don't do an announcement with all the features. This is awesome, and I would have freaked out if I had seen this in a trailer or in Minecraft Live. If I put one in my axolotl pond, will it shoot axolotls into the air once in a while? This is gonna revolutionize train and factory builds. My main criticism of this is that magma blocks underwater pull the player down. It is inconsistent with the player's expectation for this to be the way they work. Doesn't magma only do that if it's directly exposed to water though? Here's there's sulfur in between. So we could eventually have real volcanoes? This is going to be incredible for factory, chimneys, steam vents, engineering spaces or ship, etc. Took them this long to add something that should have come with the announcement. Genuinely an amazing and unexpected change. A lot of people wanted it, but I didn't think it would happen, and so far the implementation looks great. Useful for builds, contraptions, and general natural aesthetics. Plus, the way they did it looks really good. It's really simple and is controllable. 10 out of 10 addition. Honestly, if they just change some of the cave and spring generation, this will be a really solid update in my opinion. I thought this was a mod like the one video a few days before here, sulfur dripstone getting potion effects, though this is gonna be somehow used to kill/trap people too, I'm sure of it. I used to pray for times like this. Let's go Mojang! You'll actually listen to our request for sulfur upgrades. Looks great. It would be even better if we could build them horizontally too. I hope all this means we're getting a volcano biome or something at some point in the future. Steam for trains, smoke stacks for factories, cool special effects in horror builds or others similar. I bet someone's already building Yellowstone. It would be cool if the plume, somehow through Minecraft logic, could shoot through blocks. It'd make for interesting builds where the plume goes through lava for neat visual effects. They should never tease a half-baked update in a livestream ever again. It looks so as before. I'm glad they're making good changes and additions for this update. And I think it's starting to make it up to the disappointed players who watched the livestream. They are of the mind that they will only show what they can guarantee will be in the update after being burned by the community and being upset that things shown in a preview were cut from the final update. For example, fireflies. Wait, they actually saw that we were underwhelmed by the sulfur update and added geysers we talked about? Is it April 4th or this is a mod or what's going on here? So yeah, the community is very happy with the geysers. Me too. I think their implementation is really good and I hope they add some other stuff to this next drop. So yeah, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one.